at the end of the day, I think obviously, we all work in the IT world. We're all business people. We work in the channel, and I think it's obvious that there's so much news out there, and Cam and I like to joke. I mean, there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype of things in technology that sometimes it's hypeful and sometimes it's helpful. And so let's kind of get a baseline and figure out, what's something that's actually helpful that's going on right now from the IT world. And let's start with Bill.
Yeah, so I'm really interested in what's going on around contact tracing in the industry, and contact tracing is certainly something that we have to think about moving forward in our businesses as we interact with our clients, our customers, and our employees. But I think what's really interesting about contact tracing is the new avenues that it opens up for things like business intelligence and analytics, things showing where hotspots in your facilities are, showing where your clients are aggregating and spending time the most. So although we're looking at contact tracing being deployed to more businesses as a COVID response, I think there's a tremendous amount of kind of business intelligence that can be gleaned from that investment.
Awesome. Cheryl, what do you think? What's that's clearly Bill's hitting the helpful thing. Is there anything out there that's just maybe a little too much hype?
I think a lot of vendors are really touting the AI side of this contact tracing. We've got all these platforms out there that do all this artificial intelligence and can think for us now, which is great. There's a lot of helpful data that can come from those platforms, but we have to remember that there's a human side to this piece of information, this interaction. So on the contact tracing, these platforms may provide information like there's been too many people in the break room and it needs a deep clean. But there's got to be a person then that goes and responds to that information or that data. So I think the hypeful side is it's not 100% automated. There's a lot of data out there. We as humans still have to review that data and decide how to respond and react to that.
What's interesting, just as an anecdote, I read yesterday, Dr. Tam, which is the leading doctor for Canada that's kind of leading the COVID response, suggests that we may be seeing social distancing for like a couple of years, right? And that the national contact tracing app has only been downloaded by approximately 3% of Canadians, which to me really highlights the relevance and importance of the proximity and contact tracing that we're seeing now come out in the channel, because it's clear that we can't rely on government entities. Anyway, I just read that yesterday, which is why I thought that was interesting.